Hello and welcome to today's session. I am so excited for today. Today we're going to be having a look at how Thinglink can improve and make all of your Microsoft apps and learning sessions incredible. I am so excited for today's session. I know that you're going to have an amazing time. Thank you so much for joining us on hashtag MDL21, our Microsoft Day of Learning. I hope that you're having an amazing day so far, and I mean, I certainly am, so I'm willing to guess that you are too. I hope that you've enjoyed all of our other sessions and that you're going to be sticking around for some other sessions as well this afternoon. If you've got something else on and you need to come back to watch our sessions later on, they're going to be fully available on YouTube straight after the session has gone out live, so you can watch them at any time. Thank you again for joining us. My name is Niall. Let's jump straight in to Thinglink. I'll see you there. Hello, so here we are on Thinglink. I absolutely love Thinglink. I think it's fantastic. It's a brilliant way to bring together a lot of the different methods that you're using to teach and educate. It's also great to create different paths for you to go off on and to give instruction and advice as well. Excuse me. So let's jump into Thinglink and start looking at all the amazing things that it can do. So we're going to click Login up on the top right hand corner, and here you are going to type in either your email and password, or you can log in with your Microsoft or with your Google account. I'm just going to log in with Microsoft just now. Okay, now this is what shows up once you have logged in. When you very first log in, on the right hand side, it's going to give you a little bit of kind of an idea of what's going to happen and how you can use Thinglink. I'm going to kind of show you a lot of the basics here today. So this is my content. This is where everything that I have created is, and you've got a few samples in there as well. You will see that we've got our visual timetable as well. That's what we're going to be having a look at today. To create anything, all you're going to do is up on the top right, that's left for me, hand corner, you're going to hit on the create button. From here, you can create some incredible resources, including maps. You've got product demos, you've got the 3D models, which are incredible. You can include a CV as well, which is really cool. You've got floor plans, you've got shoppable media, you've got videos and 360 videos. We've used, previously in my last school, I got my 3D camera out and we took photos of our brand new school. And we used it as a walkthrough for our students so that they would know where they were going to go on the first day, and just give them that visual so that they knew what they were going to do, and also the parents as well, and just let them know what the situation is in the school and in the classroom. And that worked really well. So we used Thinglink for that, to jump between the different sections or photographs in the school. But today we're going to create something from a blank canvas. So you just hit the plus button, and this is where you are going to include your initial image or video. Okay, so once you've uploaded your video, so we're going to pretend I've uploaded there, it's going to look a little bit like this. So I can show you now. This is a visual timetable that I've created, just a really quick one, just to kind of show you all the different things that are going on. You can use a video or you can use an image. It's absolutely up to you. Once the video stops, you can still do everything with the links that you've got in there. It's up to you what you choose to use. I've gone for a video here just because it was something that I had sitting lying around, something I'd made on Canva this morning. So we've got the first thing we've got is our emotional check-in. Then we've got our maths, we've got our spelling, we've got our lunch, and lastly, in the afternoon today, we're going to go out for a walk and a wander. So I've chosen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different things just to showcase, just to show you how you could use Thinglink and link that in to the Microsoft products. So the first one here, we've got our emotional check-in calendar. So I'm going to click on the button, the tag there, and it says fill in your emotional check-in calendar. So this one doesn't have a link on it because this is a personal thing for each of our students. So up on OneNote, this is where I have got my emotional check-in. And you will see that what I've been using for my emotional check-in is I inserted just an image of a calendar for 2021, and on there I have inserted a different emoji for how I'm feeling. So today is the 12th. I was feeling happy, and for you, just to show you what it would look like, I have included different emojis in there, just pretending that I've filled out those sections. This is a great tool if you're wanting to, this is off Thinglink, but this is onto OneNote, and this is a great tool to keep track of your emotions throughout the year. Just whack a wee emoji on. It's really simple. You just go to insert and the emoji, and you can just choose one of the emojis that's on there, or you've got more emojis, and every morning you just click on the emoji that you're wanting to feel. Oh, what have I done there? I put it in the wrong place. Put a smiley face in there. Right, we'll click off. Now let's try it again. Sleepy, and you can just put that emoji, let's put it on the 11th, so yesterday, and there we go. We've got a tracker of how we are feeling each day. Okay, so we've done the first part of our our visual timetable. We filled it in the emotional check-in calendar. Brilliant. Part number 2, we've got our maths. So let's see, what have we got for maths today? Maths. Click the button below for your maths learning activities for today. Now we've got the immersive reader there on the right as well. So if you've got any students who maybe are struggling to read at the moment, maybe they've got English as an additional language, you can use the immersive reader to support their learning and their autonomy as well. So we can click on this button on the right hand side, and it works very similarly to the Microsoft immersive readers, where you click play to listen.
Click the button below for your maths learning activities for today.
Okay, we can adjust the voice settings so we can increase the speed, decrease the speed, and change it from male to female. We can also change a lot of the settings on the right hand side. We've got the text size. We've spoken about this a lot of times with Microsoft products. You can increase and decrease the spacing, change your font size. I always quite like Comic Sans because of the small rounded A. You can change your background color as well. We've also got these settings for the grammar options, so you can show your syllables. So it's going to put a dot where all the syllables should be, so button, and you can also turn on the parts of speech as well. Okay, so click is a verb, button, noun, adverb is below. Okay, so we can turn all of them on and off. And lastly, we can turn on focus as well. So you can turn on just one line focus. If I go back to the start, there we go. Then it's just going to blur out the other things around it. Turn on your picture dictionary, and let's change the language as well. So let's go for, I always kind of go for Polish because that's one that we did in my class previously. And you can either change by clicking on the word. So we've got the word for click in Polish there. Or you can change the whole document as well. Let's turn off these line focus.
Click. Kliknij.
And I can jump between Polish and the original, and it's going to read it out to me in Polish as well.
Kliknij przycisk poniżej, aby uzyskać informacje.
So if you've got any learners in your class who do not yet speak English or have English as an additional language, then you can use the immersive reader to get them in Thinglink to understand the instructions that you're asking them to do, which is amazing and fantastic. So let's go to maths for today by clicking on the button. And that is going to link in. So all I've done is I have sent in a link to our notebook, and my students know to go to the 12th of November maths, and here is where they're going to find out all of their maths learning for the day. Amazing. So that's how you can use Thinglink to link to your other Microsoft applications or to your other Microsoft softwares. We've also got for spelling here, I've got the A tag, so I'm just going to click on the A. Now you'll notice that a video has appeared, so you can actually use video recording software. So what I've done there is I've used Screencastify to record my screen whilst I'm giving the instructions. I've then popped that link to this from the Screencastify video into my tag on Thinglink, and now my learners have a visual instruction of what I'm expecting them to do. It does zoom in a little bit in the middle, but that's fine because you can click the full screen button and it's going to go full screen for you. We are on your handwriting, so today we're going to be learning about the letter M. sound. Okay, so you can make a copy of this page if you'd like to, or use your own book that you're using. I am going to click on the black pen. I'm going to start in the middle. I'm going to come down. I'm going to come back up, round, stop on the bottom line, back up, round, stop on the bottom line, and flick. Now, I know that your M's are going to look much nicer than this. Let me know how you get on. Okay. So there's my instructions. I'm just going to click on the X at the top. Again, we've got the immersive reader and we've got the instructions. So open up your handwriting book to page 15. Today we're learning how to write the sound M or M. So I can click on the link and it's going to take me to my handwriting. There's my handwriting page in there. So if you give it a second, all I've done there is I have inserted a picture and I just typed in notebook lines, I think it was, and got that image in there. I typed in the title and date for the session and put in my sounds in there. Fantastic. Okay, so that is our handwriting work for today. Next up, we've got lunch. Now, there's a few options that I've chosen to do here today. So you can either just put in a poll for your learners. Maybe you don't need to know who selected what. Maybe you just need a number. So you could put out a poll on Thinglink. Today's lunch choices are, and just the lunch choices. So pizza, vegetable lasagna, or packed lunch. Or you could embed a Microsoft form as well. So here I've just created a really quick Microsoft form. I've put in the lunch options of pizza, vegetable lasagna, or packed lunch. Let's go for pizza, submit. And now as the teacher, I would be able to go in and have a look at how many have selected those options. One thing that you could do would be to, if you're needing to get your learners to put their name on it and find out who selected what, get them to select their name from the top. Okay. So we've had our lunch now. Let's go on our adventure in the afternoon. So I've included a few things here. The first thing is we've got a direct link to a map. So I've used Bing Maps here, and this is the route that we're going on. This was with my old school, we absolutely loved going to the Merkinch Nature Reserve. So I have embedded a map pretending that the trip that we're going on today is going to walk through the woods. We're going along the nature reserve. There, we might have our lunch in there, and we might go through the woods. Okay, and then back out to the water. This is a brilliant resource because you could put your map for anywhere. It's really simple to embed your maps into Thinglink and use it that way. I just went onto Bing Maps, which is the Microsoft Maps software, and I searched for the area that we were using. So I can double click to zoom in, and I can access all of the information. We could talk about the route that we're going to take. We could talk about all the things that we might see as well along the route. Underneath our map, we've got some images as well to get our students talking about what they might see. Maybe we're going to use these images to talk about the route that we're taking. So image number 1 is the start of the walk. And that's going to take us, and now we can have a look at the start of the walk. Where is this? What can you see? Maybe what time of year this is, what animals might live in here. The next one, we've got number 2. Again, the middle of the walk, what time of year is this? Did you take this photo? I wonder what animals you can see. I wonder what animals you can hear. What can you smell, taste, touch, all these things. And the end of the walk, number 3. So this is the end of the walk. Just got all of these images off of Bing Images. I searched for images that were free to edit, share, and use commercially. Just got those images onto there and uploaded them onto Thinglink. So that is our visual timetable. I'm going to go into edit now to show you what that looks like when you're in the edit mode. So I could add in another tag, excuse me, just to show you there as it moves. So we can add in just text and media. So that would be like the handwriting one there. We've got the text label, so that would be like the emotional check-in. We've got add content from a website, so that would be like the Bing Maps or like the maths one there, where it sends you to, you click on the button, sends you to the website. We've also got that for the Microsoft Form option. We've got create a tour. So what we've done there for the create a tour is we used that for our images, and we just uploaded the images of the tour. You can have it that then your next step in the tour would be to click on where they're going to go next. I chose to have it so it was option 1, 2, 3, and they had to come back to the visual timetable. It's up to you though. And lastly, we've got create a poll, so that would be the lunch choices as well. When you go into these, I just clicked one at random there, it does not matter. We can change the icon. Now they've added, Thinglink have added so many different icons, it's incredible. There's absolutely tons, and you can also upload your own custom icons as well if you're needing to. Within these, you can say we're doing smiley faces, you've got different colors for those as well. So if you're wanting to have your triangles maths group, all of their work is always in the green smiley face or the plus tag. You could have your triangles is always in the red and the circles is always in orange. Or you could have different lessons are always different colors. So your maths might be red, your green might be your literacy. It's up to you. So once you've chosen your icon, let's go for a green smiley face there. You can change the layout. So this is how it's going to look if you're uploading a picture. This is really cool. So it's kind of like design ideas already. So we're going to choose that layout. We're going to put in our title. So our walk, description. We went to the woods. We can put in a button as well if we're wanting. So that is a clickable link to another website. I wonder if I can. Yep. So there is that's the embed code there, although I don't know if that's going to work actually. Let's choose something else. We've got in here. Oops. So that would take us to the Microsoft form. There we go. So and then you can change the button text as well. So lunches form doesn't have to link. It's fine. So now we've got a button to click as well if we're needing to, and we can upload our video or image. So let's go for, I think Woods 2's a nice one. So there we have our nice clickable information pop-up that appears. We can include audio as well, so I could record, allow recording. Good luck on our walk today. Today we are going out to the woods, and please remember to fill out your lunches form before you go. Hit stop, and now we've got audio as well. Good luck on our walk today. We are going out to the woods. So now, whenever I click on that that smiley face, it's going to automatically start playing. Good luck on our walk today. We are going out. Okay, so that is how you include a tag into your Thinglink. So I'm going to hit done. Now we've got a few options. So we can edit, again, if we needing to. We can adjust the privacy settings. So only people who you're wanting to see it can look at it. I tend to use unlisted. So you don't need to sign in to view it, but you need to have the link. Let's pull me over at the side there. Okay, I'm just going to hit save. We can rename our visual timetable. We could rename it as well. We can get a look at the statistics. You've got to upgrade for that though, so that's fine. We've got clones, so you can duplicate this. So if you were wanting to create multiples of these, maybe you could do a weekly one and you change it every week. Maybe you could do a daily one, change it every day. You just hit clone, change your links, done. Easy peasy. Gonna hit cancel there. We can replace the thumbnail as well, so you can actually upload a thumbnail of it. So I'm going to put in our visual timetable. So that's the thumbnail there of what we're doing. So that's this picture here is the thumbnail. Instead of having all the clickable links visual, you've got your thumbnail there. So I can click cancel there. So that's our thumbnail. We can download our Thinglink as well. We can delete it and we can share it. So this is the important part. So you can embed your media if you've got a school website that you're using. Maybe you're using a website, maybe you're using something on your very front TVs as you walk into your school. I know some schools have those. Embed your Thinglink in there into your presentations, into your websites, whatever you're using, then you'll be able to access the work that you're doing there. You can share the link. So this is what I would use. I would tend to just copy the link and share that with students. You can hide the Thinglink interface if you're wanting to, but that's fine, you don't need to. A QR code is also really handy, so you could post that QR code onto your whiteboard, and now everybody takes a photo on their device, and they've all got access to the daily timetable as well, and they can then click on the links. So I tend to just hit copy, stick it on Microsoft Teams, and there you go. So that is the basics of Thinglink, and how you can use that and incorporate the Microsoft tools into Thinglink. So I'm going to show you one other little thing there just now. So you've actually, on the left, you've got access to some incredible resources through Thinglink. And these are all things that have already been created. So you've got the things like the Burj Khalifa, so the tallest building in the world, I believe it is. So you can click on that and share this with your students. We've got 360-degree videos looking out from the tallest building in the world. How incredible is that? That's amazing. Up from the bottom, there it is there. Wow. Amazing. So you've got some amazing resources already created in Thinglink. You just have to go and have a look and see if you can find those. We've got the Explore button up on the right hand side as well. So this is where you can actually have a look at, as a teacher, we've got different tutorials, and you can actually see how you could use Thinglink in your class. So there we've got some links to, you could use it as a map. We've got the library collection, so different things from around the world that you can have a look at. You've got, these are some incredible examples from Thinglink users as well. GIFGAF unused phone maps, that's amazing. That's cool, so GIFGAF are using it as well. So yeah, this is where you're going to find out some all of the amazing tutorials and how to use Thinglink and get some ideas as well. So yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. I've had such an incredible time. I hope that you have too. Thinglink is an absolutely amazing resource, and one that I've certainly used in the past and one that I will keep on using. Hopefully today you've learned some amazing new skills and how you can embed and use the Microsoft products with Thinglink to make your whole teaching just as incredible as and show off how incredible as it is. So yeah, keep up the amazing work, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for our Microsoft Day of Learning MDL 21. Please let us know how you've got on Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. We're absolutely everywhere. Let us know how you've got on with the hashtag MDL21. I've loved having you here on today's session. Thank you again for joining us. If you've got any questions, please pop them out on Twitter or any of our social medias and let us know. Yeah, I hope that you've had an incredible day and that you're back for another few sessions to come. I'll see you there. Thank you. Bye.